Just prepping my mind, my bowels, and my body with some coffee. French press your coffee, folks. That's the best way to drink it. I've already had the beet powder down the hatch and out the basement. And the oatmeal is also down the hatch, not quite out the basement, but I feel it encroaching on the basement door. We have a little boy here. Remember your why, folks. Remember your why. This is my other why. And this is my why do you do this?
Hello.
Things coming up. We got the Bumble Rumble. Doing a 5K there. That's quite short for me, but I felt the need to open up old wounds and enlist myself into an indoor track meet. But we're gonna do a little workout. I don't even know what I want to do yet for workout, but I think it's gonna be some variation of miles and Ks. For the 5K though, you want to get a little quickness into your body. You want to rejuvenate those type 2 fibers and just relearn how to run fast. All right, here we got a little fit check. It is shorts weather, folks, so I got some shorts on, got some darn tough socks. Gotta have those Endorphin Pros. These shoes are about 6 years old, but that's the kind of financial situation I'm in. You gotta have the fingerless gloves, and we're ready to go. All right, good morning. We're out here doing our warm-up. I was embarrassed, but I don't know if you can see the Cybertruck. That's more embarrassing than running with a tripod, selfie stick. But it's TikTok era, everyone does this. The weather's pretty favorable. It's like mid-30s and a little humid. But that's okay, because most of the time in Iowa, when it's been January, it's been super cold. So I will take this. Something quick. Not super quick, but I think I'll do like a little slower than 5K pace. Shit. A lot slower than 5K pace. It's just the first workout. Outdoor. I'm so sorry, I cannot hold this thing straight. I'm not straight, so but yeah, I didn't want to go to the track because they don't have any bathrooms and I need a bathroom. I've had coffee and I'm too old to have coffee and not require a bathroom. So that's that. But I'll turn this camera back on. We get a little closer. Okay, we're at the spot, and just like any winter climate, the bathrooms are going to be closed. So lucky for me, these people have a porta potty. Someone else just pulled up, and I'm hoping they're also not about to pee themselves, because currently got pee running down my legs, so I think I take precedence here. But there she is. There is our oasis in the desert. Let's see. This one has refreshments. We have a little bad. A biker just stopped into the porta potty. I just blew up. But they look like they can handle it. That's probably not their first time going into a rank porta potty. Okay, we've done 2 by 1 mile. It's very humid. The Renaud's is Renauding pretty good. I think I'm just gonna do like a little out and a little back, and then do the 2 miles back. But I figured I would just do like quarter mile out, quarter mile back. I'm really trusting the Iowans here, but we'll see. So I didn't want to go the full quarter mile out, but I think I'll do that like 3 more times, and then I'll do the 2 miles back and cool down. And I'm just gonna put her right there while I do this. She goes missing. I know it's one of my 30 subscribers who have gone and stolen her. We'll just put her off to the side here. Bye bye. All right, here we have a quick and dirty little flyover of the workout that I did. It was 2 by 1 mile, 4 by 400, 2 by 2 mile. There was a 4 mile warm up, 3 mile cool down. I had about a minute and a half break in between. I was filming too, so some of the breaks were a little bit longer. I went ahead and I added the splits at the end of this. Quite slower than 5K pace, but I can't complain too much. It's the first workout of the year. It's only January and it's a little cold, so we'll survive, folks. All right, we're back at the start. I did 5 miles worth of speed work. It was like faster than marathon pace, like, and they said 6:18 average. I definitely know the 4x4s brought down the time a lot, but not too bad for first workout. I will say this Bumble Rumble is gonna be quite humbling. Maybe we can call it the Humble Rumble, but cool down time now. I will say too, last week, my week is Monday to Sunday. Today's Monday. So last week I ran 70 miles, so the legs are a bit sore, I will have to say that. We get like a 3 mile cool down, and it's quite hilly on the way back, so the goal is to move the whole time. I don't know how people run a whole marathon with this shit. This is a hill. So I do want to point out, like, for this workout, I was using Coros Pace 2. I've been running for 21 years, and I was my whole family, Garmin. I think my aunt had one, like the Garmin 405, like the big one that's like red, before Bluetooth was like really a thing. But yeah, I always had Garmin Forerunner, and up until 3 years ago, I was hardcore Garmin person. I will say Coros is a lot less verbally abusive than Garmin. If you are trying to get your running game to the next level, which requires taking breaks, having variations of training, I suggest you use Coros, because they're not going to be like, hey, you lazy piece of crap, why aren't you running 30 miles today? And you could be like, hey, I just did like a 12-mile workout. I don't need to run again. So, and I just got the Coros heart rate band, and it has made such a difference in my heart rate data. I don't know if I'm wearing it right, because it's like based on, or compared to my wrist-based heart rate, it's like 20 beats a minute slower. Like I'm averaging like 139 on easy runs, which is like significantly lower than it was. So I'm curious what it's gonna look like next time I have a big race, because for the Indy Marathon, I think my heart rate average is like 173, and that's not bad, but like if it's actually lower and the wrist space was just really off, that would be kind of cool. Maybe I'm fitter than I think. Who knows? Opening up here is very Iowa. Oh, you can see it. But makes me feel very Midwestern. And if you guys don't live in the Midwest and you don't experience a winter where it's like not above zero for like a month at a time, then you don't know what really cold is. I used to live in Georgia, okay? And I've had people tell me that they have winter in Georgia. Georgia does not have winter, okay? Georgia has like 2 seasons. That is the dead of summer and like 2 weeks of fall. Now I will say, Georgia will get snow, but that is not winter. That's a product of climate change. Okay, so that's the end of it. About 12 miles on the day, 5 of them fast-ish, kind of more just like a little quicker than marathon pace, which isn't too bad for the first one back. Plus it's still January, it's cold. I'm just happy I did it. Biggest thing you can do to improve your running is just be consistent. Just show up. I mean, it would be nice if every workout were faster than the last one, but that's just not plausible or sustainable. And I mean, I got races scheduled all the way out to November, so I'm not trying to run my fastest workouts in January. We're just looking to get some turnover on the legs, like I said in the beginning, increasing the type 2 fiber recruitment if I have any of those. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna either do a nice light run or I'm gonna take the day off. I'm gonna try to take one day off this week. I think it might snow on Thursday, so that might be a better day to take off. Although running in the snow is quite fun. But thanks for tuning in. I hope this was somewhat entertaining, and I hope that the tripod helped with the stability a little bit here. Hoping in the future I'll have Hannah out here helping film workouts, but we'll just have to see. Until then, y'all make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I love commenting. Any engagement's good engagement. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.